So this morning we're working on a 2003 Silverado 2500. Got an LB7 Duramax in it. Came in with a P0380. Check engine light was on, and then he mentioned that the heater, the HVAC, the mode isn't switching. So, and he had sent over, which was already opened, a new mode door actuator or motor, whatever you want to call it, because the internet told him so. Um, anyway, we'll talk about that in a second. So what we got going on here in the P0380, it's a California truck. Really easy to diagnose the glow plug system on these, as opposed to a federal. Anyway, we got a couple bad glow plugs, so we got a new controller in there. Somebody before me, glow plugs aren't working, so let's throw a part at it because maybe the internet told them to do that. When in fact all we had was a couple of bad glow plugs. Our feedback signal, the voltage is too low, so we need to go through and ohm out our glow plugs, pull the connectors off, ohm out the glow plug circuits, and found a couple of really high resistance glow plugs. The rest of them were pretty close to spec. I mean, good enough to work and not set a code. So we're going to replace those two glow plugs. This truck is slated to be sold by a customer. He buys and sells trucks, and once in a while I'll do, some repairs. I try to do them right because some poor bastard is going to buy this truck. So, but anyway, so our mode door wasn't working. We've got our power and ground down there at the mode door on the connector. No problem there. We came up here. We checked our control circuits up here at the HVAC module, I guess you call it. And our circuits are good. So if I'm telling it to do that after I, did a recal on it, I plugged that motor in, did a recal on it. Nothing happened over here. So my wiring's good from here to the motor or the actuator. So something in there. So, and I did check the grounds and all the fuses related to the HVAC and the power circuits going to that, which it's working. Everything else is working on it. So pin tension is good on our connector here. And a couple wires that send the control, the commands to the mode door motor. Pin tension's good on them. So yeah, cheap piece of plastic crap. So we're gonna get one of those. We'll put it in, do a recal, plug everything back, in, do a recal, and slap this thing back together, and we'll be done with it. So anyway, Duramax, people like Duramax stuff. Sorry, this isn't tearing into the engine, but I guess these things are just too dang dependable, and they're getting really old now too. Still a lot of them around, but if if I didn't have a customer like this, I probably wouldn't be working on something this old. Well, I say that I work on 2003 Power Strokes all the time, but anyway, that's Ford stuff, Ford diesel stuff, and that's the most popular thing on the internet. So anyway, we'll get all this done, put this thing back together, and then we have like a Ford Edge or some other piece of crap out there. I guess that has a blue oval on it, so they, want me to take a look at it. I don't know, throttle, something going on with the throttle. They told me, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what that's all about. But anyway, fixed. See you later.